Welcome, and thank you for spending the next 5 or so minutes with me. My name is Hannah Russell. I'm from Youth Opportunities, and I will be covering self-care with you today. So self-care is often painted as light a candle, have a bath. And I think it's really important to unpack this myth that self-care is this one-size-fits-all thing. It can look completely different for everybody, and it's not all about relaxing. It can also be quite practical and action-based. If self-care does look like lighting a candle and having a bath for you, that's totally okay. But if it looks like doing your taxes because you've been putting them off and it's stressing you out, great. Or maybe it looks like spending some time in nature or with your loved ones. Any activity that you do deliberately to take care of your mental, emotional, and physical health is self-care, and it's completely individualizable. So it's so important that we all practice self-care. It's all about reducing stress, knowing your own worth, and boosting well-being and health to help you feel better and acknowledge that you actually are worth taking care of. Let's look at how we can actually do this. On this page are a whole pile of examples of ways that you can take care of yourself in different areas of your life. While there may be 42 examples up there, it's not about making 42 changes at once. Doing one small action at a time is really effective, and it's more likely to stick. It might be as simple as making a bit of time to sit in the sun, going to sleep 15 minutes earlier tonight, spending some time journaling, actually taking your lunch break, or doing something your future self will be proud of. I won't stay and read all of the examples, but you're welcome to pause and have a look through if you'd like some more ideas of how to take care of yourself. So a hot tip about self-care, it's something that's really hard to do when you're stressed or having a bad day. When you're under stress, the prefrontal cortex, or the part of your brain that is great at reasoning, shuts off. So it really pays to be prepared and to do a self-care list in advance when you're having a good day. On the left is a generic example of a self-care list. So it might be not so generic, maybe it's based on my own self-care list. But by making a list in advance and having it accessible, you don't have to think about it when your brain just isn't working. Self-care is also not just something to apply when you're having a bad day. Doing a little bit every day helps us to maintain our well-being so that when something stressful does come up, we actually have the resources to deal with it. You're welcome to screenshot this page and use it as a bit of a template if that's helpful to you. A quick note that self-care is only one part of the puzzle. It does not replace healthcare or community care. They all work together. We also need to support and look out for each other, especially when people are struggling to take care of themselves. So checking in with people in your circle, doing little acts of kindness for people, acknowledging when someone's doing a great job, or helping people out when they're struggling is really important too. One more important note is about distress. So if you or someone you know are really distressed or having thoughts of suicide, self-care alone isn't enough. Please utilise your supports and access some help, such as Lifeline or Kids Helpline. The numbers are up on the screen. A useful tool is the Beyond Now app, which does encompass self-care, but is aimed to keep those at risk of suicide safe through tough times. You can check it out on the Beyond Blue website or download it from the App Store. And this is something we use really regularly here at Youth Opportunities. Thank you so much for listening today and spending a bit of your day with me. Remember that you are very much worth taking care of, and please, please, please take some time today to do one thing for your own self-care. Cheers.